So is amazing solution I bring for the world and every leaders who are confusing how we can solve the economical crisis, right? So it is a theory, Viyet economic theory, which is also called 3P income ratio formula. So the 3P will be the very important factor here, which will define your basic income during the financial crisis. So how government of any country can fix the income for per person based on these 3Ps. So the 3Ps are price, production, and population. The first is price. So if we consider that price is per unit 400, okay, so the per unit we are considering price is 400, okay, then what will be your income? Obviously it will be depend on the other two price are, okay. So if other two price, what will be based on that, the considering price is 400, right? So what is the other two p's I will discuss. It is told that our price is 400 per unit, okay, and our production is 2 crore, okay. So 2 crore in the sense here 200 lakh, or you can say 20 million. So our production is 20 million, 2 crore, or 200 lakh, right? So this is the production for this particular product, and we fixed it our price per unit 400 rupees, okay. So now you can go for our population. Now here our population for this particular state or maybe country or maybe this region is how much? 50 lakh, 5 million, okay. So 5 million our population, and production is 20 million, right? So these are different. Now production must be always higher than our population for the contingent farm production. So what is that? We have to make some extra for the crisis time. So now we got our 3Ps, 400 per unit price, and 20 million our production, 2 crore our production, and our population for this particular state or region is 50 lakh. It means that 5 million, right? So the production is into 4, right? 4 into 4, right? And then what will be the our base per day income for this per person, and it will be the 100, okay. It has to be 100 if we want to really save everybody's life. So now I'm giving you a very brief scenario. So we got our price 400, we know our production is the 2 crore 20 million, and our population is the 50 lakh 5 million, and our per day income will be for every individual 100 rupees 100 for any currency, everybody, okay. Now how is defined, right? The thing is that we are going through a crisis after lockdown, okay. So lockdown is basically solution for the virus crisis, but when virus crisis will go, we will be put ourselves into a financial disaster, not recession or great depression or crisis. It will be a disaster, okay. So we have to come out with these things, and that is why this theory will help every individual government and every world economic statute institutions to define the how they can define the per individual income, okay. And this theory will be the only applicable when you are facing in the crisis. So this theory is applicable for during the any kind of economical crisis in the region, area, world, and consider everywhere, okay. So now how is defined by? So now you think that if government define that if our individual is 100, then they must consider productions more higher than the populations for the contingent purpose. So it means you have to make some crisis management production unit also, I mean extra production unit. And if you don't have extra production, anytime any crisis can occur. You cannot make rice very fixedly. So we know that if you have a 2 or 5 member in your family, that time you can make fixed very food very clearly. But if your family member is a 50 or 60, then maybe somebody that they can demand more, okay. So we don't know. So production we have to make much more higher than our population, and that's exactly defined here. The price will be decided based on the income which is there. So first we have to define our P, because those P we can define. Then based on these three P's we have to define our individual income. It can be, you know, plus minus 10, that is a different. But if you really want to get the better future after this great depression in 2020, like more horrible than 1930, we have to follow Viet economic theory, TP income ratio formula. Thank you very much, and I hope all the government will follow. They can contact with me directly. If you want to contact with me for the more big description, I will help. Thank you. And you guys can visit viet.yolasite.com for more something specific creation of Viet, and that will help you to know something more about Viet. Thank you.